What's going on, everyone? This is Drew with Drew Dreads at Grubbs Volvo Cars Grapevine, and today we're going for a drive in this 2022 BMW M4 with the 6-speed manual transmission. This vehicle is powered by a 3-liter BMW twin power turbo engine with 473 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. And this is the base model M4, of course. The base model M3 and M4, G80 and G82s come with a manual. The competitions come with an automatic. I've never driven a G82 before, and as you guys know, I have a G80 manual 2021, so I'm interested to see how this one drives compared to my car. Obviously, mine's modified with the exhaust and all that stuff. And also the M4 is just going to feel different. So yeah, I'm very excited to see that. And one thing right off the bat that I can notice on this one, like mine has I have the carbon fiber interior trim in mine. I have a head-up display, I have ventilated seats, and I also have carbon fiber trim all throughout. So, you know, mine has executive package and a lot of goodies. So I can notice right off the bat that this one doesn't have that. I really like the carbon fiber in mine better. This one just has the gloss black. And I really do wish it had the ventilated seats. It only has heated in this. I didn't know that it only comes with heated. I didn't know you have to pay extra for ventilated seats on the M3 and M4. And the head-up display is kind of throwing me off because in my car I have a pretty big head-up display with shows a huge tack. But other than that, it looks pretty similar in here. Same screen and everything. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that's wireless. This is the Yas Marina blue interior. And the visibility is so different in my car. I have much more visibility right off the bat. Obviously it is a coupe and it's a pretty elongated coupe, so you just have to get used to that. But this one does have the extended leather on the dash and everything, so that's cool. Extended merino leather. I don't have that in mind. If you guys want to see what my car looks like, check out my test drive video on it. And this one has a sunroof, not the carbon roof. Mine has a carbon roof, but you can order one of these with the sunroof if you want. So that's something else that's way different for me because I'm not used to light entering the cabin from the roof in this. But let's walk around this M4 and we'll get out on the road. So yeah, like I have a Valvetronic equal like mid-pipe on mine, so it's a lot louder than that with burbles and stuff. And the exterior is Sao Paulo yellow. Very loud color combo for sure. You definitely have to be someone who really wants something that stands out if you want this color combo. But it looks interesting, and I love the wheels on this. Beautiful wheels. You have blue and performance brake calipers, Michelin Pilot Sport all summer tires, and 4 badges on the side. This one has the laser lights. This is a huge thing for me. The G80 and G82 pre-facelift must have laser lights in my opinion, because the base headlights don't look good. These lasers look way better, so that's very good that this one has lasers. Looks really cool. This is a 22. It's in great shape, great condition. Quad outlet exhaust. You have the silver tips on this one, but you can option with black exhaust tips. Mine has black exhaust tips. Most people think I have a competition because of the black exhaust tips. This one has shadow line headlights. You can tell by the tint of the headlights. But let's look at the trunk and then we'll get on the road after that. Trunk space is pretty good for a coupe. That's nice. Again, I've never driven a G82 before. I've only driven many G80s. I've driven a lot of competitions and obviously my car. Mine is the only manual I've ever driven, but I've driven multiple comps. And I have to say the manual's way more engaging. Competitions are awesome cars, but man, I bought my car specifically for a manual. It's way more engaging, way more fun, and just plain cooler, in my opinion, to have a manual. So if you're gonna get an M3 or M4 right off the bat, make sure you get an oil cooler guard, because these cars have like a design flaw where debris on the road can damage the oil cooler, so you have to get an oil cooler guard. Make sure you get that. And then yeah, like Valvetronic mid-pipe is very popular mod in these. I've modified mine very simplistically, kind of like an OEM plus kind of vibe. It just really depends on what you want. But anyways, more so about the driving experience on this vehicle. And obviously these cars have rev match assist, so, or gear shift assistant, which is nice. I like that. Makes downshifts way smoother. And just makes the whole driving experience smoother too. But one thing about BMW manuals is the clutch is really weird. You have to get like used to the clutch. It took me a long time to get used to the clutch in my car. It just takes a lot of practice. Honestly, all BMW manuals are just weird in general. Like, they just have a weird feeling. You just have to really get a feel for it. The shifter has like a rubbery feel to it, and the clutch has like a springy feel. So again, just practice makes perfect on these, that's for sure, in terms of getting used to how it drives. So yeah, acceleration feels great, of course. So we got stuck in a little bit of traffic here. But yeah, the car definitely feels, funny thing, like my car is lowered on H&R lowering springs, and this one feels lower to the ground than my car does, which is very interesting. Yeah, even in the sport, this one, I put it in the M1 mode. You can configure these buttons for whatever features that you want, right? But this one, whoever configured this car has it in like the more sportiest settings, and M1 in my car, I set it up in M1 and sporty. M2 is the complete sportiest settings. Yeah, it feels very similar to the M3. Like, obviously, it's like the same car except a coupe. But these are just very fun cars to drive. Very, very fun. Very engaging. And just a lot of power. Let me know in the description below or comments below what you guys think of this Sao Paulo yellow and Yas Marina blue color combo. Again, it's very interesting color combination. May not be for everyone, but there are a lot of people out there who love it. Very good throttle response, of course. Very fun cars. The G80X platform is just fantastic, and it's very obvious why these are very popular cars in the performance car market. 2021 to 2024 was the pre-facelift on these. 2025 and newer are facelifted. This car feels great. Great condition. And obviously fantastic handling in these. I do like how the sunroof is power operated and not like a manual operated roof with like a little door for the roof, so that's a nice thing, of course. And this interior, you know, definitely feels more cramped than it does in my M3, that's for sure, and it is a coupe, so that makes sense. I feel, you know, I'm 6'2", I have really long legs, so I do have some trouble getting comfortable in some car seats. And this car, definitely I feel pretty cramped compared to my car. I don't know how much the difference is, but I definitely do feel it. But again, it all just depends on how like your seating position is, and you know, your height and all that stuff. So obviously in these sportier suspension settings and driving settings, the ride will be a little rougher. You'll feel more bumps, especially with like these summer tires, with low profile tires. But overall, very nice drive. We've now returned to Grubb's Volvo Cars Grapevine, so we're about to conclude today's video. Overall, this 2022 BMW M4 is a blast to drive, as I expected it would be. Definitely feels, you know, it feels more different than my M3 than I expected in terms of visibility, ride height, cabin comfort, and everything like that. So yeah, very interesting for sure. But if you're interested in a pre-owned Sao Paulo yellow and Yas Marina blue BMW M4 G82 with a manual transmission, Grubb's Volvo Cars Grapevine has this one and a 2021 model as well. And thanks to Alex and the team over here for letting me film this vehicle today. If you're interested in this vehicle, be sure to check out the link to Grubb's family dealerships and Grubb's Volvo in the description below. And please consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video. Thanks as always for watching Droop Drives, and I'll catch you all in the next video.